gonna see your 50 and raise you 50.
You only have $1 left.
Thank you. We've been here all night. Are you gonna keep me here all morning as well?
Well, I guess I'll have to go into my reserves. Let's see, that's 50 to me. And I'll raise you 50.
Call.
Full house.
4 of a kind.
Well, I guess that's it for me. Nice to meet you.
There's no money here. It's only paper.
Run, Jeremy!
Hey, come here, you! Come on! Come on!
He's acting jumpy, nervous, and his appetite's off.
Well, maybe he knows he has a big race coming up.
That's it? That's the only advice you can give me before you leave town?
Well, maybe you're a little nervous about the race, and he's picking up on that. Why don't you just relax a little?
Yeah, well...
I've put together a list of things that need to get done. The front of the house needs to be painted. All of the curtains need to be taken down, cleaned, and then rehung. One of the steps leading upstairs is a little squeaky. Probably a loose board, but it means taking up the rug, replacing the board.
I can't talk about this right now. I gotta go.
Go. Go where?
He's going with Sean to Frankfort.
What? When did you decide that? Pa.
How long will you and your pa be gone for?
4 or 5 days.
Well, I'll be back before you will, then.
You can't leave. We have to get the house ready for the Historical Association. You know how important this is, Pa.
I don't see what the big deal is.
They want to include a photograph of us in a book that they're publishing.
Well, so everybody in society can see the Logan house?
It's more than that, Clay.
Hundreds of years from now, people can look at it and see who we were and what we stood for. It's a legacy to your grandchildren and their grandchildren.
And it's something Ma always wanted.
So you and Jeremy start the paint job.
Well, Pa, Isaac, and Marita are going to Louisville.
That's right.
And I've got Gauntlet to train and all the other horses to tend to. I really don't have time to paint the house.
Well, show Jeremy what needs to get done, and I'll finish up anything that's left over when I get back.
I just don't think this is a good time for you to be leaving.
You'll do fine. You always do.
You always say that, Pa.
And I'm always right. Now, you two listen to your brother. He's in charge. We'll be back in 2 days. Be good now.
Glad you're coming with me, pa.
Yeah.
Clay,
I'm busy.
But Clay,
Hey, you heard Pa. I'm in charge.
Oh,
Alice, I'd be happy to help you, but, you know, I
I know. Going to Louisville.
What happened to you?
I decided to go for a swim.
You better not let Alice see you.
Okay.
Who were you talking to?
Myself.
Of course.
doing here?
I came out to tell you that Dugan's men are looking for you. He's offered a reward for anyone who will tell him where you live.
Well, how do you know where I live?
Well, you're not that difficult to find. Everybody knows that Ned Logan brought you out from New York and that you lied to him about your age.
All right.
Once I found the house, I just started throwing pebbles at the windows until you poked your head out.
That's pretty good.
Dugan says that if he doesn't get the money you cheated him out of, well...
What?
He said something about knives and body parts and heads on stakes. Your head on a stake, to be specific. Jeremy? Jeremy?
Sean. Ned. Glad you could make it, Gerald.
Wouldn't miss it for the world. Chance to see my eldest son shine.
I think Paz is excited about this award as I am.
Maybe more.
I'm pleased people here in the capital are beginning to see you as a political force. They'll be announcing the awards in, an hour. We should get over to the park.
Well, you go on ahead. I'll check us in, and I'll meet you there before the award ceremony.
All right. You sure you know where to go?
The park in the center of town. I think I can find it.
They'll save you a chair on the dais.
I'll be there.
I think it'd be better if you just stayed away from me. I can handle this problem on my own.
You really think you can get $100 for that watch?
No, but if I can get 10, I can get back into the game and build it up. Excuse me, sir. Do you have a minute? I was wondering, what could you give me for this watch? It's 24-karat gold. It's worth at least $30 or $40.
Sorry, son. I sell things. I don't buy them.
Well, I'm not asking you to buy it. Just loan me a little money on it.
Like I said, I'm not a pawn shop.
Look, there he is. Get it.
Yeah.
Jeremy.
This way, this way.
What are you going to do?
I'll think of something. Let's go.
I'm too busy to talk about this right now.
All I need is a small loan. $20.
$20.
Did I say 20? I meant 10.
For what?
Well, it's a personal matter, and I'd rather not go into it right now, but I can tell you this. I'll be able to pay you back before your pa comes home.
First of all, I don't have $10 to loan to you. Secondly,
That's all right. I don't need to hear
secondly, I hope you're not getting yourself into something you promised Pa you wouldn't.
Please.
So, ma'am, you're telling me you have no idea what Mr. Pratt did?
No, I don't. Would you like to leave a message?
I see. Well, when you do find him, you tell him Mr. Dugan and his associates came by to ask after his health. Boys like him have been known to lose use of their hands, understand?
Yes.
Good day, ma'am.
Clay, I think I might be in a little trouble.
I still don't have $10. You need money, you can try to borrow it from the bank.
No, that's okay. I've got some other friends I can talk to. I'll see you.
In a very short time, Gerald Clancy has pushed through appropriation bills, benefiting not only his own county, but the entire state. So it gives me great honor to present this award to Mr. Clancy and to his deputy director, Sean Logan. Congratulations, sir.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations.
Thank you, sir. Oh, look at this. Very nice. Thank you.
So there was the question of the barn fire. I think there'll be some very interesting...
You can forget blackmail, Bradford. Who would take your word against mine?
It was just a thought. I don't suppose you'd consider a loan. You'll have your money back by tomorrow or the next day at the latest.
Yes, of course. Well, then, Take as much as you like.
I'll get you your money back, William, with interest.
And what if you don't? Do you have any collateral? What's this?
It belonged to my mother. It's 24 karat gold.
24 karat plate, more likely. I might be able to give you a loan. More than you're asking for, even. But it would require real collateral. Something worth my risk. Gauntlet, for instance.
I don't own him.
You don't own anything. Bring me back this signed IOU from Ned Logan saying that the horse is mine if you default, and I will consider getting you your capital.
He's out of town for a couple of days.
I would say that that's your problem to solve, wouldn't you? I'll meet you at the bank if you get the signature.
Jeremy!
What are you doing here? I thought I told you to just leave me alone.
Did you get the loan from William?
I got $100.
That's great.
No, it's not great. But I didn't have any other options.
They've closed down the game. So what are you gonna do now?
Hello. You like that, don't you?
Actually, I do. I do.
Sean, I'm sorry about earlier. I thought I would be there on time.
Where were you?
I ran into an old friend. It's kind of a long story.
You ran into an old friend.
I thought we were meeting Gerald Clancy for dinner.
That award was kind of important to me. I thought that was the reason you came with me to Frankfort.
Well, it is. I'm sorry. It was just... Look, Sean, we're late for dinner.
Did you invite your friend to dinner?
No, he was just a business acquaintance. I better get changed. I want to talk to you about this, but not right now, not while people are waiting for us.
Jeremy? What kind of trouble are you in?
It's nothing, really.
Nothing. They said that they were going to hurt you, Jeremy. They said they were going to break your hands.
Alice, I'm really sorry. I didn't mean to bring trouble here. I'll take care of it.
Well, did you talk to Clay?
Yes, I'll handle it. I will.
And who was the girl who was out here this morning?
Oh, Molly. Oh, she's just, someone I met in town a while back, a friend. She's been helping me with my reading.
Well, if you're going back to town tomorrow, could you please pick up the paint for the front of the house? You can charge a deposit account.
Sure. Mr. Dugan, look, I'm gonna get you your money.
I don't want the $100.
You don't?
No, I want $200.
Two? That's not fair.
Well, call it interest. Compensation for humiliating me in front of my colleagues.
I don't think that's worth an extra $100.
You know, you're right. Make it $250.
Oh!
Now, you have 24 hours, and my boys are gonna come out and pay a call. And it won't only be you we'll be talking to.
No! No! Ah!
Jeremy, are you all right?
Where were you?
You told me you didn't want me hanging around.
Well, this was a hell of a time for you to listen to me.
Are you sure you don't want to sit down?
No. The first thing I have to do is buy some paint and bring it to Alice. And then I have to leave town for good.
Leave town?
Unless...
Alice? You know the Historical Association?
Yes.
Well, they've changed their plans. And they're coming tomorrow.
Tomorrow? What is this? You cannot unload this here. I didn't order it.
I did.
What are you doing?
But I invited a few friends over. I needed some tables and chairs.
You're having a party without asking permission?
Alice, it's just a few friends.
Where did you get the money to buy all of this?
Well, you said I could charge things to your pa's account.
Paint! I said you could charge paint, Jeremy. I didn't say anything else.
Well, I'm sure it was just a misunderstanding.
He didn't misunderstand anything. You send this all back right now.
Alice, I can't. It was on sale. You want to help me with this stuff?
Yes, sir. I have one message for you. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Chairs.
Well, what do you want me to do about it, Alice?
Go tell him to stop.
I'm too busy right now, Alice. Come on.
Clay Logan!
Whoa, 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 whoa. Do I have to do everything around here?
Pa said you were in charge.
So, how many friends did you invite over?
30 or 40.
Jeremy, you don't have that many friends.
Well, I will tonight.
Lexy, I thought you were working with Splendor Time.
Well, I'm helping Jeremy first.
Your chores come first. And I don't know what you think you're doing, but you have to send all of this back.
Okay. First thing tomorrow.
I cannot believe that you're doing this to me. The Historical Association is coming tomorrow. I wanted everything to be just perfect, but instead you're ruining everything. Don't touch me. The front isn't painted. The stair is still squeaky.
Alice. I did something really stupid. There was a casino in town for a couple of days. I thought I could make a killing.
Oh, you went back to gambling?
I wanted to have some money. Some real money to put away for my future and for my ma. So I went in with 50 cents and I built it up to almost $300. And then I lost it.
You're right. That was incredibly stupid.
That wasn't the stupid part. The stupid part was I kind of fooled this guy into thinking that I had money to gamble with that I didn't have. And now if I don't pay him the money I owe him, plus interest, he wants to cut me into 100 pieces and scatter me around the world.
Oh. Jeremy, I'm so angry at you.
I know. I was going to go back to the casino to win the money back, but the police closed it down.
The police? Are they gonna come close us down too? Take us all to jail?
They'll never hear about it. It's one night. It's private property. Alice, it's my life we're talking about.
All right. You win back whatever money you have to win back, and then get rid of those people. And I never want to hear about something like this happening again. Do you understand?
Yes.
And you better have everything sparkling tomorrow when that committee arrives, or else you have Pa to answer to, and me.
You know, it could be kind of fun. More fun than all those stuffy old parties you're always complaining about where everybody is proper and formal.
You're not going to convince me that this is a good idea.
Why'd you lie to me?
Sean?
Why'd you tell me you were seeing a business acquaintance?
I told you that we would talk about this.
Yeah? When? Your business is your business, Pa. You don't have to tell me anything. But you lied to me.
Sean? Sean?
We're here to see Jeremy Bradford.
And you are?
Very interested in making your acquaintance.
Clay? Molly?
Do you want to make money or not?
Yes.
Well, then why are you mad at me?
Yeah. Why are you mad at her, Jeremy? She's just trying to help you out.
Don't you have something else to do, Clay? Train a horse or something?
I've got a few minutes.
It's just, you should have mentioned that you were bringing your friends out so I could lay some groundwork.
How much groundwork do you have to lay?
No, you don't have to lay any groundwork as far as I'm concerned.
Could I speak to the two of you now?
Excuse me.
You didn't say anything about girls.
Lighten up, Alice.
Lighten up.
I'm sure they'll do something helpful.
Serve drinks.
You see? I mean, you came to me, you told me Jeremy had a big problem, and you said we should help him out.
You said that?
That was between us, Clay.
Well, I think she looks kind of nice.
Have you given any more thought to food for the party?
Wish I could get my hair to do that.
Oh, I'll teach you how.
You will?
Sure. I'll teach you how to dress, too, if you want.
Well, Pa would never let me wear a dress like that.
We'll see. Must be seeing you. All right, how you doing? Glad you came.
Evening, sir.
Evening. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Oh, Governor, good to see you.
Nice to see you.
Thank you so much.
Here you are, Mr. Clancy.
Hello.
I don't want to get
Sorry, this is for you.
Clay, may I have a moment? I don't suppose there's some place we could be more private.
If there are any marks on that piano, Pa will have your head.
Evening, sir.
Thank you.
Oh, Sean, a couple of people I want you to meet. Oh, wait till you see who's here.
3 ladies.
You.
Come home to Papa.
Gerald Clancy has some wonderful ideas, progressive ideas. I met Gerald in Lexington. My family are horse breeders.
Oh.
Lexy!
2, 3, 4, 5. I'm practicing addition and subtraction.
You should go to your room. This is no place for a 10-year-old.
Alice, you're just so bossy. Can you relax and have fun for one night?
Bossy? How can you say that? I am.
Look, it's just a party. No one's gonna get hurt. See those 2 guys over there?
Well, she's cute. That's all. Go there.
Go talk to them. They're cute.
You enjoying yourselves?
No, to tell you the truth, I hadn't given much thought to going into politics until I met Gerald Clancy.
Very good.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Jeremy, you know the people from the Historical Association?
I can't talk about them right now, Lexy. I'm winning.
Oh, well, I'm afraid you're gonna have to talk about them. They're here.
No, they said they weren't coming until tomorrow.
Well, they're here.
What do you got?
Sean, I'd like to present Mrs. Marianne Suter. Marianne, my son, Sean Logan.
Sean, your father has told me so much about you.
I'm afraid he hasn't given me the same courtesy. If you'll excuse me.
I'm sorry.
No, that's all right.
Gentlemen,
Clyde Smith, Kentucky Historical Association.
pleased to meet you. Pleased to meet you. Welcome.
Oh, boy. This one's Gauntlet. He's gonna win the Kentucky Derby. Aren't you, boy? Aren't you?
Is that so?
Can I help you with something?
I'm looking for Jeremy Bradford.
He's up at the house. Just follow the road. Can't miss it.
Thank you.
I would love to see you ride sometime. Care for a drink?
The families who are to be represented by this publication are among the finest families in Kentucky.
Yes, I know.
Not wild partygoers.
That goes without saying. We wouldn't even want to be in a book with other people who were unsuitable.
Of course not.
Well, perhaps I don't understand what all this is. What's going on here?
Oh, this? This is a charity event.
A charity event?
For charity.
Ah, Bradford. 6 more hours, and I own Gauntlet.
What are you talking about? This is how you're using your reading and writing lessons?
Let me give you a tour of the premises. Excuse me.
I'll take change for $100.
This is a closed game.
Looks like it just opened up. Thank you. 3 of a kind. All ladies.
I win again.
And your winnings are all mine.
Looks like we're even.
You think so?
Yes, I do.
You got lucky this time, kid. Don't ever try humiliating your better again. You could end up dead.
Mr. Dugan. $1 for your troubles.
I'll take Gauntlet with me.
That won't be necessary. A good card player never gives away his whole card, William. And I wouldn't suggest bringing this up to anyone. After all, you wouldn't want to admit to taking a forgery for collateral, would you?
Jeremy, I'm going to bed now.
Sweet dreams.
Oh. And no matter what happens when Pa gets home.
Nothing's going to happen.
I had a really good time tonight.
Everybody go home?
Yep.
Did you pay Dugan back?
Every penny. And I paid William back. And I won all of this, Alice.
For your future.
Yeah. I'm sorry about the guys from the Historical Association.
Oh, wow. Who wants to go down in history anyway? Oh. I'm going to bed. I'm tired.
Yeah.
I've got to be up when Pa returns.
Mr. Logan, I have a message for you.
Care to go for a walk?
Mostly I sat up all night trying to figure out why I was acting like such a child. And I guess that's what I finally came to, that I'm just used to being your son. And I guess I thought that entitled me to know everything about you. And I know I'm not.
I was up most of the night thinking about it myself. I don't know why I didn't talk to you about Mary Ann. I wanted to, just like I'm sure there are things you'd like to talk to me about and don't. I guess you reach a point when you become a man that some things belong only to you, especially when other people's reputations are at stake.
Do you love her? Like you love Ma?
I don't think I could ever love anyone the way I loved your mother. Mary Ann is a kind, caring woman. She's intelligent. We enjoy having dinner together and talking. Mostly about our children.
I'd like another chance to meet her. If you think she'd be willing.
I know she'd be willing. It'd mean a lot to me, son. Well, let's go meet her and then we'll get on home.
What time is it?
I don't know. It's morning.
Oh, I should be getting home.
The horses are gone!
What?
The horses are gone.
What happened?
You tell me.
You were in here with them, Clay, all night. They didn't just walk away by themselves.
No, they didn't. Thanks to a little distraction, we were able to get them out safe and sound.
Distraction?
Wasn't all distraction.
You're working for him?
I helped you get your money back.
I want those horses back right now.
Oh, do you now? Well, they're nearby and in good health. Perhaps we could negotiate.
What do you want?
Now, I only took the 7 that were in the stable.
Only?
Just look, get to the price, Dugan.
But I'm having such a good time. Aren't you having a good time? Let's see, for the bay, $20?
20?
Mm-hmm.
No.
So let's see, there's Mary Ann Suter, who's very nice, by the way.
She speaks very highly of you, too.
And then there's Megan Boone, owner of the Lexington newspaper.
Oh, well. Megan.
Then Miss Forrester.
No, not Miss Forrester.
I don't know, Pa. I've seen certain looks between.
Definitely not Miss Forrester.
Definitely.
She is kind of pretty in her own way.
She is that.
Now, let's see. I believe we're down to the fancy one now. The one that's going to win the Derby?
Gauntlet.
How much is he worth?
$20. All right, look, $100, but that's all I have left.
100. Well, I guess it'll have to do. I'm so sorry to leave you penniless, Mr. Bradford.
I have $1 left.
I'll take that. For my trouble? Okay, boys.
Yeah. Real nice.
So the problem I thought Gauntlet was having? Oh, he's just excited, Paul. I don't know, he just wants to win the race, so naturally he's going to be a little high-spirited.
You see? I knew it was something like that.
I'll get it.
You're eating. I'll see who it is.
What?
Nothing.
Lexy?
This is odd. It's a communication from the Historical Association. I thought they weren't coming till next week.
Yes, well, they decided to come a little early.
I see. Is there anything else that you'd like to tell me?
I can explain.
You don't have to. This letter says it all. We're in.
We're in?
Right.
We're in.
Of course we're in.
I never doubted it.
They also say they were particularly pleased with my charity work.